Next topic is marginalism. Even though equality is such an important feature of a democracy, many kinds of inequalities still exist in a democratic country like India. So, though different types of equality and different types of opportunities are given to all the citizens of our country, but still there are some factors, or there are some areas where inequalities are being practiced in our country. Let us look at some example. Now we will see what are the different types of examples where these inequalities have been practiced. In our house, the house helps are often not allowed to sit on the sofa or the dining table. So, for example, let's take the example of our house. The house help, that means the servant. Okay, that means the servant are not allowed to sit on the sofa or on the dining table. This example does not exist in all the family, but there are some families who practice inequalities in our country. They are made to sit on the floor and are given separate beds and utensils. So the servants are you can say forced to sit on the floor, and they are given separate beds and utensils to feed. This is an example of social inequality. So these kind of inequalities are still present in our country. Next example, Rohit's father is a poor daily wage laborer. So Rohit's father, he is a very poor daily wage laborer who go uh, every day and earn some amount of money. He cannot afford to send his children to school. So he is very poor, and he cannot afford to send his children, that means Rohit, to school. Every morning when they see children of their age going to school in a big bus, they want to go to school themselves. So every day when the children, they see that different childrens, they are going to school of their age in big buses, they wanted to go to school also, but then they remember that they are too poor to go to school. This is economic inequality. So as they don't have sufficient amount of money to go in a big school, that's why they feel very sad, and hence we can say that this example is known as economic inequality. Economic inequality means a person does not have a sufficient amount of money to afford something. Many such incidents shows that economic and social inequality are still very common. So there are many incidents which shows that in India still different types of economic and inequalities are still practiced in our India. Social practice such as the caste system and less pay for women are important reason for such inequalities. So in India still there is caste system, and women are given less amount of salary as compared to the men for the same work. These two are the important reason for inequalities. In India, for many years, people belonging to the upper class or the dominant class have treated the subordinate class unfairly, resulting in huge inequalities in the society. So in India, for many years, people who belonging to the higher section of the society, they try to dominate the lower section of the society, due to which the lower section of the society are not getting the equal opportunities in the society. Thus, they are left out. They have been subjected to social, economic, and religious inequalities and tremendous oppression by the dominant classes. So, whenever the lower section of the society try to come up and try to develop, the dominant or the upper section of the society, they try to suppress them. Thus, people are sometimes referred to as the marginalized section of the society. So, these incident, that means the higher section of the society dominate the poor section of the society. These situation and the people of the lower section of the society, they are referred as marginalized section of the society. That means they are being pressurized by the dominant section of the society. Many social reformers such as Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Daya Anand Saraswati, Jyotiba Phule, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and others raised their voice against the discriminatory practice prevalent in the society. So, before we got the independence, these important social reformers, they played an important role so that they can stop the practice of discriminatory or you can say caste system in our Indian society. They work tirelessly for the upliftment of the deprived section of the society. So all these important leaders or social reformers, they played an important role so that they can develop the lifestyle of the depressed section, that means the lower section of the society. As citizens, we should also try to discourage different forms of discrimination in the society by not encouraging any discriminatory practice. Only then true democracy can be established. So as a citizen of our country, we should respect the lower section of the society, and whenever our dominant section of the society is trying to dominate, or you can say, or try to suppress the lower section of the society, we should stop that discrimination, and with the help of this practice we can finally establish true democracy in our country. So what does the democracy means? Democracy means all the people should be equal, they should get right, and they should get different types of opportunities, but there are some dominant section or the upper section of the upper section of the society who tries to dominate the lower section of the society. So in order to make democracy work well in our country, we should stop discrimination and we should respect each other religion.